Hey, welcome back to this film and TV channel, and this is take 2. I've done one of these, but I had a fan on in the background. It interrupted all the sound, so I've had to do it again. Right, we're going to have a look at Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I'm a big Trekkie, well, not a big Trekkie, I'm a big Star Trek fan. I wouldn't say I was a Trekkie by any means, but we're going to have a look at Star Trek Strange New Worlds today. Created by Akiva Goldsman. Alex, I'm getting all hot now. That's why I had the fan on, so bear with me, guys, but I can't have both. I can't have the fan on and obviously affecting the sound quality. Unfortunately, my apologies. I can't afford a big fancy setup where I could probably get rid of it. Created by Akiva Goldsman, Alex Kurtzman and Jenny Lumet for the streaming service Paramount+. 11th Star Trek series and launched in 2022 as part of Kurtzman's expanded Star Trek universe. Yes, more power to his elbow. A spin-off from Star Trek Discovery. A bit on that in a minute. It follows Captain Christopher Pike and the crew of Starship USS Enterprise. It's strange as they explore strange new world, new civilization. No, I won't carry on with that, but you get that in the program. New worlds throughout the galaxy during the decade before Star Trek, the original series. Rotten Tomatoes audience, they quite like it, 80% positivity. Metascore audience, 6.4 out of 10. And Internet Movie Database, 8.2 out of 10. There's a lot of 10 out of 10s, almost 7,000. I'll ignore those, though, just for balance. 800 and odd, 1 out of 10s. So very popular, as you can see. 11,626 people scored it between 6 and 9, and 1,172 scored it between 2 and 5. So if you look at the pure stats, that's a 91% positivity. Very, very good. It stars Anson Mount, Ethan Peck, and Rebecca Romijn, is that how you pronounce it? Star as Pike, Spock, and Number One. And they're all characters from the original series. Jess Bush, Christina Chong, Celia Rose Gooding, Melissa Navia, Babs Olusanmokun, and Bruce Horak also star in this. And they featured in the second season of Discovery. These actors were cast in the roles. I probably did see that, but with Discovery, I watched series 1. I think we're up to 4, are we? I'm not too sure, but and it didn't really click with me. It didn't really resonate. I will go back and watch it because I'm a big Star Trek fan, as I said. I do like it. It's okay. I just had to be in the right mood to watch it, and I haven't been at the moment. So obviously, due to the positive fan response to him appearing in this programme, Kurtzman expressed an interest in bringing them back, and this is what we got in this spin-off series. It premiered on May the 5th, 2022, and its 10-episode first season ran through to July the 7th. I'm recording this on July the 19th, so almost a couple of weeks. What took me so long? Well, I forgot it was there to look at, in all fairness. The second season is in production. Yes, we'll have some of that. Critics, let's have a look at the critics in general, not just the public. Rotten Tomatoes, 99% positivity and approval rating, excellent. 8.1 out of 10 based on 78 reviews. No arguments there. The consensus, Strange New Worlds treks across familiar territories to refreshing effect. Its episodic structure and soulful cast recapturing the sense of boundless discovery that defined the franchise's roots. I've absolutely, totally for me, yes, it does capture what made the original watchable for me, and it won't appeal to everyone, though, I don't think. I think this style will be a bit old-fashioned. I know it sounds daft because it's got a 2020s feel to it as well. But I don't think it'll work for everyone, but it worked for me. Metacritic uses a weighted average assigned score of 76 out of 100 based on 14 reviews. It scored anywhere between 60 and 90. 13 positive, 1 mixed, and 0 negative. Owen Williams, if you look at the individual critics, Owen Williams was fresh. He's from Empire Magazine. He was on Rotten Tomatoes. He said, comfort blanket trek with a great cast, snappy writing, plenty of strands to unwind in future episodes. Strange New Worlds achieves everything it sends, but there's a lingering feeling that there's perhaps not quite enough that's strange or new. Yeah, I mean, it's positive. That's an interesting critique. I thought it worked. I thought that was the whole idea of it. I thought that was the whole idea, not to be totally strange and totally new, because it had various homages, including soundtrack at times, to the original series and some other series. So that's what makes it work for me. Owen's story is a little bit of a negative, although I said he was positive. But it worked for me. Zach Handlen is fresh. He's from Variety. He was fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. He says, Strange New Worlds are content to fall back on the basics. It is. I don't mind the basics. A likeable cast, travelling the galaxy, having wacky sci-fi adventures and generally having a hell of a good time. By and large, the approach works. Yep, doesn't overcomplicate things for me. I felt that last Star Trek, as I said, Discovery, which I will go back and try and watch again, tried to be a little bit clever. As a Star Trek fan, I thought I never quite made it all the way through it in one go, but I'll try again, definitely. But, put to one side the hot weather here in the UK at the moment, and here in Manchester, which we don't often get. It made me stay in and watch all the episodes during an afternoon and an evening and a morning. So, there you go. That probably says it all as to how I appreciated it. Pat Brown, though, she's a bit miserable. She's rotten. She's from Slant Magazine. She said, much of what the series offers can't help but come off as clever franchise strategizing. Well, isn't that the whole point? I mean, these firms have to make money, Pat. So, no, yeah, probably is, but I don't think that's a negative at all. Hollywood Reporter's Dan Feinberg, 70 out of 100 he gave it on Metascore. He said there are installments that hit and others that are completely forgettable. But the series has successfully and quickly established a small ensemble that's easy to care about and a hopeful ethos that harkens back to the original Star Trek series and the more procedural aspects of various popular spin-offs. It's an amiable and entertaining throwback by intent and in execution. Absolutely spot on. My thoughts exactly. The whole thing about good sci-fi to me is drama, family drama, characters you like, relationships you like, whether they're aliens or human. It doesn't matter what they are. It's all the aspects of family drama, to watch Spock and his beloved in this and stuff like that. It's just all part of it. It's brilliant, and that's what I like about good sci-fi. It's not all about special effects and wacky space-wise stories and lots of aliens to battle or hate. It's just good family drama, and that's what good Star Trek was for me in the old days. And go back to your things like even Deep Space Nine, which I didn't like at first. I got a bit bored with it, and then you watch it back and back, and yeah, it sort of grew on me. Next Generation, all them sort of things. Loved it to bits. And Discovery didn't have quite the same effect. Anyway, I digress. Alan Seppingwell of Rolling Stone, he gave it 80 out of 100 and said, I've asked for Kurtzman and company to just let Star Trek be Star Trek. With Strange New Worlds, they finally have, and the power of possibility is palpable throughout. Yet this, for me, is old-style Star Trek, as I said, with a 20s tweak, which works for me. So my summing up, which are over and above what I've already said to you guys, far simpler, tries not to be too clever for me. There's another one I keep mentioning did. And that sat well for me. It sat well totally to watch it and enjoy it. Great characters. Humour doesn't always work. It makes you go, oh. The corniness sometimes makes you go, oh. But that's all part and parcel. I can live with that. I can live with the corniness and the silly humour that works sometimes, and it just makes you go, oh God, sometimes. And it's played that way, which is fair enough. As long as they willing to take the mickey out themselves, that's absolutely spot on for me. And as one of the critics says there, some episodes are good, enjoyed. I'll probably do a top 10 in the future of these 10 episodes. Some are forgettable, but for me, that's Star Trek. Yeah, I mean, I go back to the original series and I rewatch them, and some are okay, and just but some, I love this episode, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be with any good TV series when there's lots of them, and hopefully there's going to be lots and lots of these. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, anyway. Or can't even do it now. Yeah, hope this lives long and prospers, that's for sure. I did really like it. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And as I say, I think this can grow and perhaps improve score-wise as well. Let me know what you think, guys. Anyway, as I say, I'm a big Star Trek fan, but I'm not a Trekkie. I'm not nowhere near a Trekkie, but I am a big fan of Star Trek. And good sci-fi, any good sci-fi, and a lot of sci-fi disappoints because it doesn't have that human element, that family drama element to it, which is very, very important for any good soap. And that's what sci-fi is. That's what Star Trek was. It was a soap set in space. Simple as that. 7 out of 10. Let me know what you think, guys. Anyway, please, till we meet again, stay cool, stay safe, live long and prosper. I won't try that again. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.